I have some questions that I want to ask. Number one question is, why do you want to support someone that has gotten nothing done? Why would you want to continue supporting someone that has never been able to produce one thing, one simple change that everybody has been able to benefit from because of the money that you have given that person, because of the support and blood, sweat, and tears that you have sacrificed and given to that person? Tariq Nasheed can't come up with one thing, with one little small, minute thing that he can attach to himself and say, okay, well, this is the product of all the money that my fans have given me, all the support, all the blood, sweat, and tears that they have sacrificed. And then when you can't come up with that one thing, you get angry. And so you steer away from what I'm talking about, and then you start wanting to call names and deal with anything besides the truth. Let's deal with the truth. Let's stop finding excuses not to deal with the truth. This is 2020 now. And I don't know about you, but why would you want to continue doing the same thing and it's not working? Over and over again, you sacrifice money and time and support and in all different kinds of ways, and nothing has changed. Nothing is being done to eliminate these problems that keep popping up. And it's the same problem. So we can safely say that nothing has ever been done to alleviate these problems. So then I ask you another question. Why would you want to keep representing someone like Tariq Nasheed? Why put yourself in that bandwagon that has yet to produce anything that you can say, okay, everybody has benefited from this because of our blood, sweat, and tears, and the money, and his efforts, and all the black movies and black historical information that this man has given us? I just don't understand how a person can continue giving money to something that has yet to produce one change. No results. I mean, millions of dollars and 20 years plus later and nothing. I don't know about you, but something's wrong with that. And when I make you aware of this, a lot of you get angry. You are quick to anger. And you don't even realize why you're angry. But I'm about to tell you. You're angry because you know that I'm telling the truth. You're angry because you have given this man thousands of dollars, each and every one of you, over a 10-year period of time. And your money is doing nothing but benefiting him and his family. And he rubs it in your face. He'll go on vacation and he'll show you exactly what your money is going toward. Then every year he wants to come out with another Black History Moment movie that you can't benefit from. Now see, a lot of you right then and there, when I said that, you called me wrong and said, no, I'm benefiting because I'm benefiting from receiving all of this information that I may or may not have already known. But can you use that information to actually improve your life? Your life, not his, your life. You can't, and you never will. You can know everything that took place in history that has to do with our people, and it still won't put money in your wallet. It won't put money in your wallet. It won't make things better for you because you are living in the present. That information belongs to the past. And it will only benefit the past, not the future and not the present. Unity is the only way that you will see results. We have never been able to unify. All of us on one accord, striving for the same thing, we would have already accomplished those goals years ago. If we had have only had it in our minds to come together and unify. And everybody be on one accord, as one. And I got news for you. We will never be able to do this. Why? We have so many people that stupidly give their money to one person that will take that money and benefit themselves and their family. And they continue giving money to that one person, such as Tariq Nasheed. And he'll show you exactly what he's doing with the money that has nothing to do with you or anybody else that look like you. He'll go on vacation to Maui and overseas and take his family here and there. Come on, man. How is that benefiting anybody else but him and his family? Then when he gets back after spending tens of thousands of dollars on this vacation, then he wants to beg for more money. And you sit there and you give it to him. As if, as if you are satisfied with this. It's like you are just determined that, you know what, I want to take care of this man. You should file him on your taxes then. After all, you're keeping this man up. And you have been keeping this man up for over 20 plus years. Every year he has an excuse. Yet another excuse to beg for more and more money. And we're not talking $10,000, $20,000. We're talking $100,000 or better. Recently, he was begging for $200,000. What makes you want to give money to a person that's getting nothing done? What goes through your head and your mind and your thought process to want to give money to someone that has more money than you? Every cent of that money, the only people that benefit off that money is the person that you're giving it to and their family. You understand? Tariq Nasheed can't produce one thing that money has went toward that everybody has been able to benefit from. I don't want to hear nothing about no Black History Moment movies because, again, knowing all that information, the whole series of the Hidden Colors won't improve your life. It'll improve your knowledge of this subject and that subject, but will this information improve your lifestyle? Will it put money in your pocket? No, it won't. No, it won't. Nothing that you can learn in the past that will benefit you in the future or the present. And I can guarantee you that. That should be a given, That should be elementary stuff. But for tens of thousands of people, you believe that giving money to one person is going to change so much. And nothing has changed. Everything is still the same results every year. This is 2020. And you mean to tell me that you're going to do the same thing this year that you done in 2019 and 2018 and 2017? That makes no sense. And you know it makes no sense. But yet you continue to do it. This man will create a video and tell you about some bullshit project that won't benefit you or nobody else. And you can't wait to give to it. Because you want to jump on the bandwagon and say, okay, it's 10 people that's doing this, so I want to be number 11 that do it too. Analyze it first. Let it go through your mind and your thought process and ask yourself, is it going to benefit me or anybody else that look like me? I'm going to sacrifice this money. And for what? I want to see some results. The only way that he could legitimize this is if he would come clean and just be honest and tell the truth. Listen, I don't plan on this money that you're giving me to going toward anything else but helping me and my family. So if you still want to give me some money, hey, go ahead. But I'm warning you now, I won't use a penny toward anything else but me, myself, and my family. But he'll never do that. You know why? Because he won't have a single soul that would give him another penny. So he manipulates you into giving money. He starts putting, these subjects out here: white supremacy and racism, white supremacy and racism, white supremacy and racism, and get you all riled up, stir up your emotions. Next thing you know, you get this man $100, $200, $300 at a time, and you don't even know why. No results, no changes, nothing's different. Surely in 2020, you're going to do something different, right? You won't continue giving this man money. I mean, come on now. Something has got to change. Something has got to change. And this isn't a small amount of money. We're talking about, as a collective group of people, combined, you're giving this man over $100,000 at a time, every single year. Where's the progress at? After all of this, I mean, what's the point? He has nothing to show for it. Absolutely. And see, this is why he doesn't deal with these questions. You ask this man a question, anything remotely related to what I'm talking about, he curses you out. Why? We're talking about people giving you over $100,000 and they can't ask you a simple question? For God's sake, this man won't even tell you his real name. He won't even tell you his real name, but you have given him, from start to this present day, over $1 million to one person, and you still don't know this man's real name. Something's wrong with this. Something, I think about this from time to time, and I ask myself, why would a person continue giving money and nothing, they have nothing to show for it? They can't come in my comment section or anybody else's comment section and write 10 things that this money has benefited everybody. But you sure as hell can write 10 things that has benefited Tariq Nasheed and his family. Going to Maui, going overseas, going to the zoo, buying houses, mortgages, $5,000 a month. I mean, come on, man. Come on now. Most of you that give money, you can't, put it this way, you're living from paycheck to paycheck. You really can't afford to give this man money, but you sacrifice and give it to him. What's the sacrifice for? Please tell me. How are you benefiting off giving him money? He's making a living off of your ignorance, and you still can't get it. You still can't see that. He's making a living off of your ignorance, and he's doing a damn good job of it. Sometimes I just want to pack it in and just quit and say, you know what? There is nothing else that I can say. There's nothing else that I can do. It's just strictly up to them. What are you going to do? Are you going to stop being ignorant and stupid and letting people manipulate you? Or are you going to wake up and smell the coffee and say, you know what? I won't ever give this man money again. You can't get back the money that you have already given, but you damn sure can stop giving him money today. And I can guarantee you, if every last one of you stop, you'll be in trouble. Because 100% of that money comes from you. 100% of his so-called income comes from you. Doesn't come from the houses that he may or may not own. And anyway, he wasn't able to obtain these houses until he was able to manipulate you into giving him money in the first place. So it's still coming from you. That main source of money, if it was to be cut off right now, he would be in trouble, and you know it. And he knows it better than anybody else. This is why he continues to stir up your emotions. And what better way to stir up your emotions than to talk about white supremacy, racism, and everything that makes you angry. And these stories, especially murders, these murderous cops killing our black women and our black children, and our black men, he can't wait to report on one of these stories because it backs up what he's talking about. You see what I'm saying? And then directly after talking about some poor black man or some poor black woman that has been gunned down for no reason, he'll beg for money. You feel obligated to give money because of your anger and because of what you just witnessed. This is how he's able to get over every single time. Hidden Colors 1, Hidden Colors 2, Hidden Colors 3, Hidden Colors 4, Hidden Colors 5. Come on, man. Are you serious right now? There's nothing else that he could put in a Hidden Colors series that you don't already know, that you can't obtain from the internet. Stop being lazy, and if you want to obtain this information, go to the same source that he has went to since Hidden Colors 1, and that's the damn internet. He's not getting this information from somebody that lived back in those times, that's living today. That would be impossible. But you can't think long enough to get that through your thick ass head. This man has been manipulating you since day one. Since day one. When Tariq Nasheed and Umar Johnson got into it, and if you can still listen to those videos, go to them and really listen. I mean, don't just go to it and just kind of skip through it. Listen to what Umar is actually saying about Tariq Nasheed, and listen to what Tariq Nasheed is saying about Umar Johnson. They're telling the truth about each other. This is the one time that they're not lying, that they're telling the truth about each other. Because they used to be buddies, you see? Not buddies in the sense that, you know, they were best friends, okay? But they were close enough that they would make phone calls and talk on the phone. Don't buy into that thing that Tariq Nasheed said, you know, he never liked him since day one. I heard him say that in some video on the internet. Come on, man. You're telling the damn lie. And then on another video, I heard how he was, you know, all these photos that he was taking with him, you know, buddy, doing the power handshake and quoting that this is his black brother. See, when people like that get angry at each other, they start telling the truth about each other because they want to bring down each other. What better way to bring down a person than to tell the truth? Because you can back up the truth. You can't back up a lie, but you can damn sure back up the truth. Everything that Umar Johnson said about Tariq Nasheed is 100% truth. Even the part about him being gay, bisexual, yes. When he first came, listen to this now, and I don't give a shit who get mad about it. When he first touched down in LA, he said he was 17 years old, and the only money that he had was money to arrive in LA. Okay, so you're at the airport, you already paid for your ticket, your money is spent, because remember what he said, the money that he had was just enough to get to LA. He didn't say he had extra money to get a hotel and, you know, a cab to a motel and pay for that and food. He realized that he had said too much when he had said that, you know what, I only had enough money to arrive in LA. And then he stopped right there because he realized that, you know what, I've told too much. I can't tell the rest of it because that will condemn me. So I'll just stop it right there, and I'm not going to answer any questions about my life. This is why that man hates to answer questions. You understand? Because he's a damn liar, and he can't keep up with all the damn lies that he has told in the past. So what better way than to not slip up than to just not answer questions at all? But I told you this. I said, listen, when he touched down in LA, he didn't have no money. He didn't have a place to stay. I think he had already arranged to stay with an older gentleman that was gay, okay? That liked little boys. And he was 17 years old. And the only way that he could make it without no money was to make some kind of deal with this older gentleman, this older gay gentleman, that in exchange for his room and board, that he would have to give up the booty. I think he told Umar Johnson that in confidence that he would never share that, but he did. And I think it's 100% the truth. I think it's 100% the truth. Now, whether or not now he would be bisexual or not is irrelevant. He once was. Whether or not he was just doing it to get by, he once did. It still don't make it any better. This is why he was reluctant to tell anything else past what he said. Listen, I gave him an invitation in several videos. Tell us the rest of the story. Why stop at, okay, I only had enough money for a plane ticket and touchdown to LA, and then you skip from that all the way to writing a book? Where did you write the book at? Outside in the fucking gutter? You didn't have money for a hotel. You didn't have money for a cab. You didn't have money for nothing. But all of a sudden, you went from 17 and have no money at the airport to writing a damn book. Come on. Man, I'm telling you. It's nothing short of amazing how this man is able to still collect money from each and every one of you, man. Nothing short of amazing. You have heard these stories. You have actually, for years, you have watched this man do nothing with this money except enjoy it. Him and his family enjoy this money. And yet you still give him more? Do you want to take care of him? Is that what it is? You just want to take care of this man because his name is Tariq Nasheed, or that's what he says that his name is. I told you what his real name is, right? Marcus Sanders. Marcus Sanders. He didn't deny it when he got that phone call, when one of his so-called fans called in and asked him that question. Listen, I want to know. Is Tariq Nasheed your real name, or is Marcus Sanders your real name? The first thing he said was, who told you that? Now, if that was a lie, wouldn't the first thing that you would have said, or anybody would have said, is, no, that's a lie. That's not my name. But the first thing that he asked him, who told you that? Ladies and gentlemen, you have been hoodwinked more than once. This is 2020 now. I think it's time to move on. I really do. I think it's time to keep your money and have that money go towards something that counts. In your own neighborhoods, 5 minutes from your location, you have people that's starving, and you will skip over them and give money to Tariq Nasheed that has a $5,000 plus a month mortgage. None of you that's listening had nowhere close to a $5,000 plus a month mortgage. I don't have to be a psychic to know that. That's just common sense. You don't. But he does. So why give him money? Without your money, he could not survive. Without your money, he would go bankrupt. Without your money, he would have to move out that damn house. And they would foreclose on that motherfucker because it's no way that he could afford it. This is why he keeps asking for more and more money, in case you hadn't noticed. 2018, he wanted $100,000. 2019, he wanted $200,000. Why are you giving this man large amounts of cash and not a dime is going toward anything that people can benefit from that actually need it? We're talking about our own people that's suffering out here, and he ignores them. That money is not reaching them. And I don't want to hear nothing about no damn Black history, because I've already broken that down. You can know everything there is to know about our past, and I can guarantee you it won't put a quarter in your pocket. It won't put a quarter in your pocket. You can know everything there is to know about your past. See, he sells you that information, but how come the information didn't already have him at a level that you got him to because of the money that you gave him? All right. He took that information, that worthless information, and he sold it to you. He don't give it away free. He sells it to you. That should tell you something right there. If you're concerned about your people, why are you selling it for, brother? Huh? Make a YouTube video and just put the Hidden Color series on a YouTube video. Say, here you go. This is something that everybody needs to have. But no, you put a price tag on it. Why is that, Tariq Nasheed? Huh? Oh, that's right. My bad. You don't answer questions. Yeah. You don't answer questions. Yeah. Especially questions like this, you know. You ignore it, then you start calling them trolls and FBI agents. And why does a person have to be an agent simply for asking you a question that you don't want to answer? And automatically the person is an agent. Yeah, that's a troll right there. Why? Well, you know, I don't want to answer that question. Jesus Christ, man. Listen, 2020 is here, and I'm telling you, there's going to be some changes whether you like it or not. The economy is already on the fence from going bad to worse. Notice I didn't say bad to good, bad to worse. So even if you wanted to give this man large amounts of cash, there won't be enough of you that can actually give him money that will count up to $200,000. I can guarantee you that. Okay? Your priority better be on yourself and your own family. Every penny that you have, you better put in toward your own family. You're going to need it. Haven't you noticed that there's some weird shit going around? I mean, it's just, even when you walk outside, the sky is different. The atmosphere is different. And I know you feel it because everybody does. Something ain't right. Okay? Look at what's happening inside the government right now. Okay? I mean, that should tell you something right there. That, you know, there are some changes that is about to go down. And we better buckle up and get ready before it hits. I'm telling you, your priorities shouldn't be on Tariq Nasheed or anybody else like him. Your priorities should be you and your family. I'm coming out with more videos later. My next video that I'm coming out with is going to break down a lot of what's going on inside the government and what's going to take place in the future. So buckle up.